Our next guest is your Rise affiliation leader, Shakedown. Welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Of course, people are out there competing.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. So with Bryant sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Jimmy Butler is out there with Durant. Then there's Wade. Then there's the great one, and it's Rose in at the one. And for Philadelphia, the pairing up front is Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Lowry, and it's Oubre in at the small forward. One thing to expect tonight, Richard, a battle on the glass. These are two of the best. Rebounding teams in the NBA.
It's an aspect of the game we don't talk about enough. If you can control the glass normally, you control the flow.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. The pass to the great one. Oh, yes! What a finish with the reverse dunk.
One of the very best. Wade will get you the rock.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Philadelphia. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Here's the great one. And it's in there.
Number 9.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Maxey against Wade. Harris kicks to Maxey. Now here's Embiid.
Timeout.
He's guarding closer. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And now we have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, the great one.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hawk. You have to give it up to this man.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
Wade passes to the great one, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Now the 76ers with it. 4-point game. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been a fact time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinal.
Where they bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years, but you
you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in '01.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Outside Butler. Wade passes to the great one. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. And it's 8 points for the great one.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
76ers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Harris outside. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid kicks to Maxey. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
And the awareness on display there. Wade has a great understanding of when to be in attack mode and when to facilitate.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lowry dishes to Harris. Lowry against Rose. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. While we have a moment here, let's reveal the teams that have been holding opponents to the fewest points this month. Number 1, the Heat.
And they've just been on a defensive tear. I mean, allowing so few points. And really, I think it's the energy with which they've played.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the great one, guarded by Embiid. The great one, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Number 9.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
And for those teams, Greg, already out of the playoff picture, what are they focused on at this point?
Next season, I mean, look, the reality is a number of these guys are playing for their jobs. And in the offseason, you want to be remembered for closing out strong.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Butler on the way, guarded by Harris. Here's the great one. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Timeout called the 76ers. Without question, the great one displaying his skills today.
Well, he's been destroying them inside. They need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
Let's take a look at the numbers for him. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Maxey. Misses and the dry spell continues. Driving inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. Down by 15. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
His first make, and, you know, maybe that will get him going.
Lets it go with the three. There he goes again. That's his ninth straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
And here's Lowry. Still without a basket. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Down low, here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Rose. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's the great one. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Miami with another.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And it's blocked. Now Wade. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The great one with the bucket.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The 76ers trailed by 21. Can they get it? Here's Maxey. Wade with the block. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Wade. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. The Heat leading by 19 points. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to the great one. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. The great one's got 28.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Going inside, and it's blocked. They get it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
For 3, Oubre.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Heat moving the ball around. KD passes to the great one, and he makes that one.
And the game plan is clear. Work the ball inside.
Personal foul.
The Heat have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
At the line
And they've
for
had
one.
really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the 76ers with some changes. All Reed's checked in for Joel Embiid. Buddy Hield comes in for Maxey. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry. Now the 76ers with it. Payne with it. He averages about 5 points a game. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Rose. It's stolen by Hield. Nice break, Philadelphia. And Butler sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Oubre, good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
The Heat leading by 23. Wade finds KD. And here is Butler, covered by Oubre. Wade passes to the great one. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 5 assists tonight.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's Payne. Hasn't made one yet. Healed outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the 3. No good that time.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Rose in the post, working on Payne. Oubre with the steal. And here's the break. Pass to Reed. Now here's Payne. Harris looking it over. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over KD. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
The thing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Here's the great one. 76 is getting the bucket.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Payne. Passes to Harris. Kicks it to Reed. Rebound by Butler. Miami's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Rose. Here's the great one. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit.
Number 9.
And they pick up 2.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Poked loose. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Rose. There's the pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Oubre. And it's Durant with the rebound.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Richard, it's absolutely amazing what good he hits again.
That'll do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
And to think, GA, at the start of the year, we'd see someone match the record for most 40-point games? Simply spectacular.
And to tie the mark of 63 games of 40 or more, it's just awe-inducing. To score 40 or more in over 3/4 of the NBA season is something that players don't even dream of.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The later we get in the season, the hotter these teams have gotten. They're shooting leaders since the All-Star break in the NBA. Number 1, the Heat.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Now here's Payne. Still yet to score. Oubre kicks to Payne. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They've been sensational on the backboard.
Oh my goodness, the slam!
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball's knocked loose, and here we go. Wade heading to the hoop. Pass to the great one. Launches a 3, and the...
Number 9.
Another 3.
3 points.
And really setting the tone early
with their three-point shooting.
Pass to Harris. Back to Payne. To the paint. They kick out to Heel. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Butler. Healed against Wade. And here's Oubre. Here's Reed. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Miami with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
We've got Tyrese Maxey. Buddy Hield is out there with Reed. Then there's Lowry, and it's Embiid in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Smart pass from the quick thinking Maxey. Outstanding at finding uncovered teammates.
Tyrese Maxey.
Here's the great one. Non-stop scoring machine here. Banked in off the glass.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here are the 76ers now. After the Heat pick up 2. Embiid with it. Westbrook picks him up. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. And the 76ers call time here. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Derrick Rose.
He hasn't been nearly as effective a passer these past few months, and that's unfortunate because when he's passing it well and the assists are coming, he is a much more complete player. It's something he has to be thinking about.
Now, here's Lowry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Healed from outside. And the 76ers get it back. And now here's Jordan pushing it up and no one back there. The pass to the great one. Back to Jordan. Dishes it to LeBron. Pass to the great one. And he dunks it down.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Now Maxey. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And Lowry has it in the corner. The three. It's hauled in by the Heat. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Reed. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. D'Anthony Melton is checked in for Heel.
D'Anthony Melton.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Lowry can't get it to go. Heat on offense. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's the great one. And another one. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Reed. Lowry with the ball. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Antetokounmpo dishes to Westbrook. Here's the great one. Good. That's another bucket.
That's 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. The 76ers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Reed the pass to Melton. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
Philadelphia has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Maxey against Jordan. Melton feeling it out a bit. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Clock at 4. Shot to stop the run.
Yeah, lockdown D. When Jordan really gets after it, his athleticism can be overwhelming.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there too because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Lowry finds Embiid. Unloads. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Here's Melton. That falls nicely that time from Kyle Lowry.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket. A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. The 76ers shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Jordan against Maxey. Passes it to Melton. Great D that time from James.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
The great one with the bucket.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. On the wing, Melton. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Philadelphia with the ball. Pass to Reed. Back to Maxey. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Miami's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Here's the great one. And good. He hits it again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And Philadelphia has possession. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Embiid finds Lowry. Knocks it loose. Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. Pass to James. Here's the great one. Guarded by Embiid.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And the 76ers with possession. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first
great defense
foul.
there. Anticipated the play and got there
Substitution for your
first.
76ers.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre comes in for Maxey.
Oubre Jr.
Passes it to the great one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Now the 76ers with it. Melton passes to Lowry. No good on the three.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Number 9.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Knocked away. Outside Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That'll be a jump ball.
So it's Miami now. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. There's the great one. Yet another bucket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Now, here's Lowry. And the pass to Melton. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Trying to get something going. And B, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Tipped away. Oubre outside. That falls nice through that time from Kyle Lowry.
Jr.
Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Three-pointer. And the Heat, another 3.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's the great one. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook setting up his teammates on time, on target.
Philadelphia with the ball. And here's Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
In transition, here comes Miami.
Number 9.
Again, what an
The assist
avalanche.
goes to
That's
Michael
91,
Jordan.
an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
1:49 left in the first half of the game. Lowry kicks to Melton. Pass to Embiid to end the run. No good off the back of the rim.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Inside, the great one. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist from
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Melton against Jordan. Pass to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. And the rejection by James.
Still Sixers ball.
Some changes here for the 76ers. Healds checked in for Melton. And it's Payne in for Kyle Lowry.
Payne.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Payne. They get it back. LeBron with the block.
And Braun with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
Antetokounmpo passes to the great one. The 10-footer connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes it to Hield. They could use a bucket. That shot missing. Jordan with some nice D. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's the great one, guarded by Embiid.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's the great one, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he broke it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Got it up.
Embiid with no problem
the end of the
getting in
first
your
half.
grill
With the
defensively.
score.
And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half.
18.
Miami ahead,
The
running
Heat.
away with it.
99.
The chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about Miami as the game got going. They opened up the game knocking down shots and defending extremely well, going on a blazing 15-2 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Heat?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
And they were gunning a little too much from downtown. They can't afford to become dependent on that shot. They got to compete the consistent way. I like to see them mix it up more in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So with Howard sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. D-Wade out there with Rose. And it's Durant. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's the great one in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So it's Miami now. After the missed 3 from Tyrese Maxey.
Number 9.
The great one with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Embiid, no good. Embiid's gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. Wade passes to the great one. Driving in, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Rose with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Here's the great one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
Clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
The Heat have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Number 9, 1 shot.
One shot.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Lowry. He dishes it to Embiid. Poked away. Will it go? And it's D. Wade with the rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
But quick one with the bucket.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The NBA, of course, is so loaded, it's not easy to come out on top. Joel Embiid said, for us to be able to win, we need to try to be perfect. I need to play at the highest level possible. Our shooters and defense have to do their job. It's tough, but it's fun. I guess you have to enjoy the journey as well, Kevin.
Yep, the journey, right, David, is the reward. That's for sure. Dave, thanks. Here's Harris. The Heat knocking down the tray. And it's sent back by KD.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Here's the great one, guarded by Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. And now Philadelphia on the break. On the wing, Harris. Back to Lowry. Here's Oubre. Wade with the defensive effort.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless with their first.
Oh my goodness, what a play.
Oh my. Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now, here's Lowry. To the middle. Here's Harris. Another shot. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wade's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's the great one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Lowry after the Heat pick up 2. The pass to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Rose passes to the great one. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
So it's Philadelphia now. Following the score by Miami. Here's Maxey. Wade with the block. And they'll keep possession. And now Rose running the floor all by himself. Pass to the great one. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
It's tipped.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Philadelphia. They're scoreless since the first half. Here's Oubre, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Durant feeling it out a bit. Wade dishes to Durant. Here's the great one. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Heat.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnover tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Lets it go from deep, and another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the paint. In the corner, it's Oubre. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Durant. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. The great one passes to Rose. Here's the great one. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. 6 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Wade against Maxey. Back to Embiid from outside the arc. And it's the great one with the rebound. The great one's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. With the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Lowry, following the score by Miami. Oubre outside. And finished off by Oubre.
Just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Heat.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, Maxey. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Stolen by Wade. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And the 76ers with possession. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Here's Harris. Rebound by the Heat. KD's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Number 9.
But great one with the bucket.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Fires, high post. That one is good from Joel Embiid. That's now 8 points for Joel Embiid. Outside Rose. Here's the great one, guarded by Embiid. Here's the great one.
Philadelphia foul.
Since the All-Star break, these guys have been on fire, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. These are your second-half scoring leaders. You look at the great one, leading the league in points per game. Such a great play.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
First one falls for him. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Heat, Howard comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kobe is subbed in for Wade. He hits both from the stripe. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Down low. Bamba inside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Here's the great one. Non-stop scoring machine here. Cans it from downtown.
3 points.
No comment, but this is just unreal.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played this far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And Miami has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's the great one.
Oh, my goodness.
Man.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the wing, heel. That's tipped and stolen by Butler. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Here's the great one. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Assisted by
He's just carrying it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Here's Payne. He has yet to score. Passes to Bamba. Back to Payne. Reed. He hangs in there and cashes in on those second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now the pass to the great one. And 101 left to play here in the third.
Oh, wow. Gotta love that one.
Wow.
That's not what I was expecting.
Me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
One-on-one fast break. He got it again.
Sensational. Goes to
and he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it. position. Philadelphia's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Payne passes to Bamba. He kicks to Heel. No good on the triple. Bryant passes to the great one. For three. And the Heat, another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games.
The end of the third quarter with the score.
The break.
And so it's the Miami Heat able to put on a show for the Agents. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cameron Payne is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Martin. Then there's Batum. And it's Bamba in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team of shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
Payne with it. Well, we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history. You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Here's the great one. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's the great one. And that one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Westbrook with the steal. Jordan kicks to Bryant. Here's the great one. Covered by Bamba. But great one with the bucket.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Pass to Melton. The players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and the next thing you know, he was traded.
And the shot is good.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Martin. Back to Payne. Kobe comes with the double team. They need this. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
Heat ball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. He feeds it to Westbrook. Pass to the great one. And he gets that one to go off the side. The great one's got 13 points in just this quarter. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They get a hand on it. And that's on a bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Ball.
Here's Covington. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Payne kicks to Melton. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
Here's the great one. Drives to the hoop.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Covington finds Melton. Five on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Axie's checked in for the 76ers. Here's the great one. Defended by Covington. Here's the great one. And the Heat, another three.
For three.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Payne. Great D that time from Westbrook.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Here's the great one. And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Maxey kicks to Covington. Miami grabs the miss.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Basket counts.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And some much-needed offense right there. He ends that fantastic run by the Heat.
To the inside. The great one with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Now the 76ers with it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Payne looking around. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Harris comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Oubre subbed in for Kenyon Martin.
Oubre Jr.
Maxey against Jordan. Puts it up. That one wide left.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Bryant passes to the great one. And there's the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now here's Payne. Knocked loose. Oubre outside. The 76ers with another miss. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Kobe, the pass to the great one. And he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
Maxey passes to Harris. So, around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. The putback, and it's Jordan with the rebound.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's the great one. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Oubre, no one around him. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Miami's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 6th assist on the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Kicks to Oubre. Shot from 12. Rebound by the Heat. The great one's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Good ball movement here by Miami. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
You think of a lot of things when it comes to Westbrook, but a distributor should always be first and foremost.
And here's Payne. The pass to Harris. Back to Payne. Embiid is at the elbow.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
He kicks to Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Here's the great one. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Payne, guarded closely. Here's Harris, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Harris has got his first points of the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
Nasty. Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Maxey passes to Oubre. Back to Maxey. There's the triple. And it's Bryant with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
The great one. And there it is.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Embiid, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Bryant finds Jordan. Here's the great one. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Maxey passes to Embiid. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by the Heat.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Number 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most important, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.